So how कितना भी 30 मार्क का कितने भी बड़े हो, one day we'll all have to humble down. So it's the ego, it's the light, it's the soul which goes through this ego and as an experience at every part it's learning and coming. Finally, it makes itself up to that humility. I'm nothing. You see, all these great Mahatmas, one example, when they reach the pinnacle, they are the humblest people. Look at Ramana. Even there is no talk of even I'm not the doer. He never keeps saying, I didn't do anything, God does it. And that is also another kind of ego. Look how free I am. Look how reached I am now. How humble I am when I'm saying I'm not the doer. सब वही करता है. See, that zone, that pure zone is simply silent. There's no talk only anywhere. You talk anything that becomes nonsense. So that being starts returning into just silence, complete silence. See, that's what we are doing this Sunday. I didn't post it, I forgot to post it. The whole plan. This is one full month. The Bhairav Tattva, where Paravani this Sunday, what we are doing, Bhairav, moving from noise to silence. What we are talking right now, the depth experiences of that, practices of that. Parashakti is that what we are already doing in Ghaziabad. So I'm opening that in case this is not compulsory or anything. In fact, nothing is compulsory. So some of them who are coming for the retreat, fine, but who cannot make it, then it's only live. There will be no recordings for this, only live, 6 days, morning to evening. Live streaming will be going on, only on Zoom, designated only to the people who are signing up for this. This also registration will open up for online people who wants. So that's all with the Shakti. Paravani is more about the Shiva Tattva only, the sound, the Nada Sharira, and how when the Nada keeps reducing by experience, we can go through some experience. Parashakti is that. I just given names. The Para is very interesting. Paravani, Parashakti, Parabhakti. Parabhakti looks like very simple there, love, devotion, and surrender, what we are talking about. But Parabhakti is the state of emptiness. What I'm talking, this 80% when it reduces, 90% when it goes to 95%, when I is not there, it's close to that Parabhakti. There's only that oneness. So in this webinar, that is in October. It's coming up in October after the retreat and all. So that Parabhakti will be where we are actually going towards the love, devotion, and surrender part, not with the ego, the surrenderer. It is a state which is achieved when the first, like Paravani, the Bhairav Tattva, all the cleansing, releasing, deep releases, healing, transformation, realizations, all these things start happening. We begin to realize the Parashaktiness, that the mother is alive in us in the three forms, the three forms of energy, of abundance, and of wisdom. All these three are needed for our life. Energy is needed, abundance is needed to sustain our life, to maintain our life, and wisdom, the Jnana Shakti. This again the three forms of Devi only: Kali Durga, Lakshmi, and Saraswati. So that is that Navratra times what we are going to focus on. And Parabhakti is when everything ends up. The sounds end, the Shakti's movements ends into silence. And there is another bhakti that arises from within, the pure love for the God without images, without forms. Objectless devotion, objectless meditation is what happens in Parabhakti. So we have many saints. So this time Parabhakti came into my head while I was sitting near Ramanashram, near Ramana Samadhi, and I was going through a saint, strange story, and many stories connected to that Parabhakti. Those states are very, very powerful. What Ramana himself had was Parabhakti towards Arunachala, where there is no difference between Arunachala and him. So that's how it is. And activating your temple of light, we had done it 1 year back. We are emphasizing it again this time. After 1 year, it was one of the most hit and most powerful webinars of all times. So that is during the Diwali time. So there we will focus a little bit on the light body activation. We have this light body in us. So that's the Diwali special. So 1 week we will contemplate on those plans. So that's the 1 month of continuous. Starting this Sunday, Paravani will be doing, and after that, those who is all. If you don't want webinars or something like that, then straight it will be in October. If you do not want to connect with the mm, retreat one, it will be directly in October. Or if you do not want Parabhakti also, then straight then Diwali time. Whichever you feel connected to, you do. I'm telling, this is not something like, oh, we will all go together, we will do this. This is what comes from my heart. For me, it is like a sadhana. One people say it, or 100 say it, or 10 say it, whatever. I am doing it, I am more happy and excited about it. Because sitting alone, I cannot do all these things. So this gives me an opportunity. So every these things will see deep meditations about releasing, purging, releasing past, healing the self, mind, body, and all those tattvas that we regularly do. So everything is like an opportunity to cleanse, purge, empty, illuminate, and of course the wisdom, extending the awareness. So let's become aware of our presence,